I might have a toast with you. I'm feeling good, I'm feeling great, I'm terrific. We ain't taking no losses, we winning. Undefeated, check the percentage.
Yo, Ski, what's going on, everybody, man? Shout out to everybody in the building tonight. Y'all know what time it is, man. Tonight's going to be a huge night for not only vocal VIKE community, the Minnesota Vikings community in general, man. Let's go, man. Hey, so we have Coach Holcomb actually scheduled to come on here shortly. I wanted to get started though first, just to get everybody, in the building, get a shout out, let's get the party started real quick. And then coach gonna tap in. And when he tap in, we gonna get right to business. Ain't no hesitation. We gonna get right into it. But first, man, let's give a shout out to the community. I hope y'all are ready for this. I hope y'all been waiting for this all day because I know I have. I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been chilling all day waiting for this. You know what I mean? We about to learn something tonight. Yeah. You see, I got the McCarthy shirt on. I'm representing the right way. You know what I mean? Yeah. We representing the right way, man. Make sure you hit the like button because we need everybody to tap in to make sure they get this work, man. Tonight, they got to get the work. Shout out Grown on the Spike. I see you, man. Let's go, man. Shout out Northfierce in the building. My skol, bro. What's happening, man? Let's go. Two-Tone. I see you, Mary. Queen Mary, how you doing? Let's go. We got everybody in the building, man. Fang Yang. Let's go, man. I see you. Hippie, what's good? Nick, what's happening, man? Papa Gary. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Lone Wolf, like a dog in the street. Yeah. Let's go, man. Shout out to you. Delt, what's good with you? I see you in the building, man. Shout out everybody in the building. This is going to be super interesting. Now, nobody really sent any questions like that. Northfield, I know Jordan sent some questions, sent like 3 questions. Nobody really sent too many questions, or I don't think anybody really sent questions in the Discord. I hope I didn't miss it. So I came up with, this whole painted picture that I'm going to ask Coach, man. So Coach is going to come on. Oh, hold on. He's asking me how to get in there. Let me send him the off my phone. Give me 1 second, man. He's asking how to tap in now. So let me send it to him on my phone real quick. Hold up, y'all. Let's get coach. Hold up. All right. Oops, let me get this off here. All right, I sent Coach the link on the phone, so maybe that'll make it easier. Let's see. All right, there we go. All right, man. So Coach about to tap in. He getting ready, man. He getting ready to tap in. So we about to see, man. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. Y'all hang out in the building, man. Hold up. Oh, Noise, I see you, man. I see. Shout out to everybody, man. Hold up, man. I'm just trying to get them out here. Hold up. Hold on, I'm trying to get Coach on here real quick. Let me see. All right. Let me see if he can. Let me see if he can get on. Let me see if he can get on like that. If not, I don't know. He's having trouble. He said trying to click the link. So I'm trying to see if we can find a way to get him on here real quick. Hold on, give me one second. We getting him on here regardless. We gonna hit the jack if we got to. JJ throw for 25 yards, and I wouldn't give a JJ going off this Sunday. You hear me? Like JJ going off, and we about to hear about it, man. Hold up. Let me see. Let's see. Open this page. Oh, he sent me the thing. Hold on. It's like okay, hold on. Scroll doesn't work. Hold up, y'all. He sent me the pay. It won't let him join. We might have to call, bro. Hold up. Let's see if I can. Hold on, let me see. Hey, hold up, y'all. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I got lined up. It'll still work out. It'll be good. All right, I'm about to bring you on right now. Here, I'm plugging it in now. Shout out everybody in the building. Coach, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Let's go, man. Shout out, Coach. Listen, sorry, everybody. We had some technical difficulties, but it's all right. We still making it happen. I got Coach Holcomb on the phone with us, and we have a ton of questions to ask, man. This was exciting, first of all. Everybody said they can hear you in the building, so that's good. They're saying welcome. You'll have to go back and watch it, Coach, so to see all the love you're getting in the chat.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much for having me on. Anytime I get a chance to talk, JJ, I'm more than willing to do that.
Yeah. So I had a couple questions lined up for you. I think, like, me being a super huge JJ McCarthy supporter, and I watched your show on Purple Daily as well, which,
okay,
I mean, that was a great episode with Thor and the guys, man. But I had a couple different questions too, and I also want to touch on some of the things you talked about on that episode as well. But one of the main questions too was, what inspired you to get into the quarterback coaching kind of career path that you chose there?
Yeah, I got out of college. I played some small Division III college football, and then I went into the business world, and I worked in marketing and advertising, and I always wanted to get into football coaching, but I didn't want to be a teacher, right? Like I would have loved to have been on a high school staff or something like that, but I didn't get a teaching background, and really that's not something I wanted to do anyway, and I really didn't think there was an opportunity to do anything else other than that. And then as I was kind of in the corporate world, I found out that there was a private quarterback trainer here in the Chicagoland area. And so I started to actually help him out for a little bit. And after I did that for about maybe a year, I just felt like I could do that, but on a better scale. Like I don't know. I knew I had the ability to teach and to coach. I was always a better, I felt like I was I felt like I had talent, but I was always better at, like just understanding mechanics and the position as opposed to really being a high level playing quarterback. So I just kind of stumbled onto it, and so I was doing it on the side on Sundays. I'd go to work Monday through Friday in an office in downtown Chicago. And then Sundays I would help out. I would do some quarterback training with this guy. And then I went on my own and just built a brand. And I started with, a few kids, and it just grew and grew. And then, I just got lucky with some pretty talented kids that started to come in the door. Probably the first really high level guy that I met was a guy named Ben Bryant, who ended up at the University of Cincinnati and then finished at Northwestern. And he actually lives in the same geographic area as the McCarthy's. So Ben's dad, Sean Bryant, told Jim McCarthy about me, and that's why they brought JJ to me.
Nice. Okay. I like the journey. So, and that brings me to the next question here, Coach Holcomb, is your first time meeting JJ. I mean, how was that your first time meeting him? And I know, for the ones who don't know in the building, you met him, from what I did my research on, at 12 years old.
Yeah, right around sixth going into seventh. His mom brought him. So I didn't meet Jim, his dad, right away. Megan, his mother, brought him, and he walked out, and I had heard he could spin it. I didn't know much about him. And we did our 1 hour training session. And I said, when he was finished, I said, listen, I don't know if I've seen a 12-year-old throw a football like that, but you're obviously very fundamentally sound. And he was little, so he was skinny and he was short for a 12-year-old. And I just told him, I said, your biggest hurdle is probably going to be your size. Like, let's be honest, your dad's not a big dude. Your mom's not tall. So, you might have to fight that. So our job is to make you as fundamentally sound, as mechanically sound as possible, and to just be a dog no matter what, even if you don't get that height and weight. And then one day, I think it was after his freshman year. I saw him at a photo shoot for some of the top incoming sophomores in the state of Illinois. And I swear to God, he had grown 3 inches and had a neck. And I specifically went up to his dad and I said, "Did you sell your soul to the devil, man? What happened with it? What happened with your kid?"
Yeah.
He's like, "I don't know, man. He's been drinking milk straight out of the cow or something." But he had this huge growth spurt. And as soon as he started to get the height and started to put on weight, I was like, all right, it's a wrap. Like that. I mean, he's just going to be one of the top 5 guys in the country. And he did, he ended up being, I mean, he went to the Elite 11 and it was Caleb Williams 1. And I think Brock Vandergriff, who's not even playing college football anymore, was 2.
Yeah.
And then JJ was considered 3 in that group.
Wow.
So that's how it happened, man. Yeah.
So I want to everybody, especially in my community over here on Vocal Vike, we've been riding for JJ McCarthy. I'm a Michigan fan. So like I was already on the JJ train and I've been telling Vikings Nation, like, we need to draft JJ. Like, he's going to be the guy we need in the building. I've been praying for this for a long time as a Vikings fan, just getting a guy like him. And a lot of it came from me just watching him on the field. Like, it just mentally, he just always seems ready, right? So I want to ask you about his mental toughness and kind of any scenarios that you've seen or any time where you obviously you were coaching him all the time. So you've been around him, you kind of know how he operates. And I used to try to sell it like, listen, even if you have people that doubt, whatever, he didn't throw the ball, all this crazy narrative that was out there that I used to push back on all the time. I say it's something about this kid's mental though. Like there's something there. You can see it. It's weird. And I kind of want you to touch on it when it comes to JJ McCarthy's mental toughness, because I mean, I know it's there.
Yeah, he's always been like that. I mean, I honestly don't know if I've seen him in like a foul mood. Like he's just very upbeat. He's got an even keel to him. I mean, I could take some lessons from him. He just doesn't get frazzled, and not just on the football field, but just in life. Like he just carries himself in a way that things just don't get to him. And so he's always been very mentally even keel. He's always been just kind of like this locked in kind of personality. He broke his finger in practice. He hit his finger on the helmet of one of his linemen as a sophomore, literally the day or two before the state championship game. So broke his finger. And they were like, "Well, you're going to have surgery on this thing." And he was like, "We're not having surgery. We're not doing this now. And I'm going to go play in the state championship game." And the dude played the state championship game and absolutely destroyed the team they played, St. Charles North, with a broken finger. Didn't want it taped, didn't want anything on it, wanted to play normal. And like 3 or 4 days after the state championship game, had to go into surgery and get a bunch of pins put into it. Like it was seriously broke. And I thought, that's insane, right? Like you just walk out there with a broken finger on your throwing hand and have a great game. And you would have never known it, because his dad was like, "We are not letting anybody know about this, because if St. Charles North, the team they were playing, knows about this, obviously that'll be a big deal. They'll use it to their advantage. The media is going to run with it." So no one knew about it. And I mean, that's just how tough he is, and I think goes to his mental state. Like he's just got this ability to block out noise or pain or whatever you want to call it. And so, I mean, you see him out there, he's just got this, like, it's almost this diabolical kind of like look to him. He just, he's locked in.
So I meant to ask you that, Coach. I wanted to ask you that, because right now you have a lot going on with the ego, the alter ego that's going around, like after this last game, because the locker room look that he was given. And was this something that has he always had, kind of that alter ego, even as you were coaching him as a young man? Like, did he always have like a switch that he turns on and off when he's on the grass?
Yeah, I mean, what was the comment that he made after the game? Kneecaps are intact, right?
Yeah.
And that goes to the press conference that the Lions head coach had when he was first announced, right?
Right.
And
Yep.
so, like, you've got to seriously either go into the archives to dig that up, or you just remember it, or is there something different about you when you make that statement post game after you destroy a team like that? And I think that he just has, there's something different about him, and obviously the way that he plays the game, but
Yeah.
just, there's something, yeah, there's something in his
It's like wicked. It's
mind
wicked, but in a good way. Like if you're
in
a
a good
fan,
way.
yeah, like if
Yes.
you're a fan of it, you love it, right? You
Right.
just love the what like you're talking about that IG post. I mean, that was great that and I remember Coach, he was saying, he even said this in a press conference. I don't know if you caught this, where when he was going through the injury last year and he had to sit out, where he wrote down all the like NFC North defenders, like he wrote down all their name, and kind of everybody was saying like he kind of created a hit list in a way, like
Yeah.
yeah, like a hit list where he was just sitting in his room reading it, seeing what their strengths are, writing down next to their names what their strengths and weaknesses are. And I'm like, yo, this kid's gonna be different, man, because I've
Yeah.
never heard anything like it.
One of the best things that I just heard recently is he went into a press conference and there were probably 20 reporters in that room.
Mm-hmm.
And before he had walked in there, he got headshots and their names of every single one of them. And he called them out by name as they were asking questions. Like they'd ask him a question. He's like, Mark, that's a great question, man. And he knew every name of every reporter in that room. And that's a sign of like preparation, obviously showing respect toward them.
Mm-hmm.
Like most guys wouldn't even think to do that. They're like, oh, it's just a press conference. I'm going to answer some questions, whatever. And he took it almost as like a competition, right? Like I'm going to know who every one of these guys are, what paper they write for, what publication, what online, whatever. So he walked in there because a reporter told me this story. I didn't know. And he was like, we were just blown away that he did that,
I remember.
And that's something small that carries into all the big things. Like imagine how much film that means that he watches, right? Imagine how much he studies on tendencies of defenders, right? Like a linebacker that might be standing in a certain spot. Like, I mean, he's got that Brady-esque kind of like preparation to him.
Hey, Brady, everybody talks about how, and I know there's a Michigan, obviously, factor that factors into it too. But I feel like, I mean, honestly, the way he operates so far, like just as a Vikings fan watching him, and again, I supported him in Michigan too, because I'm a Michigan fan. I'm more of an NFL fan than I am college, but I still followed and watched him. So, I mean, the way he operates, and I think Brady knows it too. I mean, because Brady talks highly of JJ McCarthy and spoke highly of him before the draft as well, when the draft process was going on. So, I mean, I definitely can see the similarities there, at least the way they're operating right now, man. I love JJ McCarthy, man. Listen, Coach, this is a huge moment for not only me, but like the community, having you on the phone, just having somebody who has been hands-on with the player that we love. I know you can't see me right now, but I'm wearing a JJ McCarthy shirt. I had to represent the right way. I mean, it's unfortunate we couldn't get you on camera right now, but I'm still glad we're able to have a conversation right now. And I know you got stuff to do, so I want to run through because I have like 3 more questions that I really want.
Go ahead.
I really want to get your thoughts on. What was the most telling sign about JJ McCarthy when you first met him? I know you talked about a couple things at the beginning when you got on the phone here, but like, what was that one moment where you were watching him as his coach? You're out on the field, you're like, okay, yeah, this kid. Was it the moment when his mom dropped him off and you saw him spin the ball for the first time, or was there a different moment where it went off in your head where you're like, okay, this kid's going to be an NFL quarterback. He's going to be great one day.
Yeah, I got there's a couple stories. I mean, there was not one significant training session where I went, oh my God, this is like, a dude that's going to play in the league. I would continue to train him, and one of the things that I like to do is if I see Rodgers or Mahomes or anybody who's, a super high level guy doing like some kind of off platform or really athletic type throw, I'll record that and I'll bring it out onto the field and I'll say, all right, here's the drill. We're going to rep this throw right here. This Rodgers, like eject out, like, off platform, running to your left, throw across your body throw.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody would struggle with it, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I'm not kidding, man. He would just nail it right out of the gate. It was just one of those, like, it wouldn't be perfect first, but it would be better than everybody else in the group. And you just saw this really, special talent. And so I just could tell as I trained him that this cat's just different. He's just got something that other kids don't have. The ball obviously comes out of his hand he throws just a really pretty ball. It's a very, it spins. But then, he just understood how to make certain throws, how to move. I think a lot of that goes to his pass playing hockey. Just think about the coordination and all the things that you have to do to be on skates. And like I said, he wasn't a big dude. So he's playing hockey and he's probably out there with some killers, man. And so for him, I'm sure it was about being able to stay on the ice and not getting like checked into the boards and hit hard and whatever. So the way that he can control his body, he's always been just really good with that. So just continuous training. I just thought, man, this kid he nails it. I got to come up with harder stuff specifically for him.
So that was one of my questions, Coach, was one of my graphics on the screen that I just pulled up was drills for McCarthy. Like knowing that, because the OG McCarthy fans know this. The videos on the internet where he's doing the 360 and throwing the ball and stuff. Like if you're a real OG McCarthy fan, there's videos out there of our quarterback doing that.
Right.
But like what as being his coach, you're seeing that and you're seeing that he's making it look easy. What kind of what drills were you putting in place for him to try to challenge him? Because I did, and I want you to get into it because I kind of heard you touch on this on Purple Daily a little bit. Like what were you having to do? Because that's kind of challenging to you, right? As a coach, trying to figure out like, yo, this kid is like out here doing all this, which it actually means something, I think, in today's football, if I'm not mistaken. You know more than me, but it's almost like you have to know how to make these off-platform throws now, and I'm sure you're incorporating that stuff now in your everyday process with these kids coming up, right?
Yeah, I feel like we were kind of the first in our area. Like the guys that were coaching quarterbacks privately around me, they're old school guys. They're all like sit in the pocket, very like, which is great. That's all stuff you obviously have to learn. And I just would see, watch any college game in this era, watch any NFL game in this era. Guys are making throws that 10 years ago you would never encourage a quarterback to make. I'll hear like Aikman and guys on play-by-play saying like, oh, you don't want to make that throw, et cetera, et cetera. It's like, dude, in 2025, you are not only making that throw, but you're making it with success. Like you never would throw across your body to the other side of the field unless you were getting picked off, right? Favre was probably a perfect example of making some very reckless throws back in that era, but he also completed some of those. And now those throws have become so mainstream that they're really not unusual. Like it's kind of part of your toolbox. Like those are things that you've got to pull out when they happen. And so we've just always trained that way. And my message to the kids I train is if you pull this out of this toolbox once in a season, that's fine. I don't care, right? I want you to have this tool in your toolbox. So if it does happen and you need to pull it out, it's not a hot mess because you've never done it before. So let's just rep this. It won't be our everyday training, but it's going to be part of, what we're trying to do to make you a complete quarterback. And so, you you see a lot of these younger quarterbacks that are coming up that can be able to make these very dynamic type throws.
Coach,
You've still got to make all the traditional throws.
Coach,
right?
let's
You
talk.
got to be able to do it.
Let's talk about that, because this is credit to you. This throw on Monday night, you were there, right? You were there. You were at the game Monday night, Chicago Bears,
Yep.
and it was the touchdown to Justin Jefferson, and
Yep.
that was a prime example, right? Because I think who was it? I think Jordan Mason may have gotten pushed into JJ McCarthy, and the way he had to lift his leg. See, when I first seen it, I was like, why is he swinging his leg like that when he's throwing it?
Yeah.
Is he trying to get more velocity on the ball? And then you rewatch the play and you're like, oh, that's why he had to do it like that. But the amount of velocity and accuracy he put on that football, I mean, that goes back to the drills that you were probably having him do. And that's why he was able to make that play.
I'd throw hurdles down on the turf and have him like jump over a hurdle and make a throw like literally while in the air. And think about the inability to have any kind of platform underneath you, but then still use your upper body to drive torque. I mean, jump up in the air and try to hit a baseball for power, right? That would all be upper body rotational movement, like a lot of just torque and force involved. And yeah, that was a perfect example. Like he didn't have a platform to throw from, because he probably would have gotten his legs taken out from underneath him. So he kind of had to make almost like a jump throw.
Yeah.
I mean, look at the throw against Detroit. I think he was rolling out right and threw across
the Jordan
his body.
Addison. Yep.
Yeah. And when you're watching the game, oh yeah, threw across his body, almost like in kind of like a negative, like you shouldn't do that. And it's like, first of all, understand this. When you're running horizontally, you're running obviously left or right. The defensive flow is going to go with you. They're obviously not going to let you, try to let you run for a first down or positive yardage. So the defense is flowing as you flow. Mm-hmm. And if guys can understand, just like he did, to just sit down right in that little window, he'll find you. And so throwing across your body back inside while you're outside on the right or the left, again, that was 10 years ago. There's no way you should do that. That's, poor training, whatever. I tell our guys, listen, your coach is probably going to put his hands on his head as you're making that throw, and he's going to go, no. And then you're going to complete it. He's going to be like, all right, good throw, right?
Yeah.
And so it's let's practice those. Don't let that show up in a game and you've never done it before.
And that's important, man. And it feels good knowing that McCarthy has been a player that has been practicing throws like that. And we see it now. Now, when, as a fan base, everybody in the building tonight, now when you see those type of throws, you understand, you can be comfortable with him making them, because these are things that he has practiced and tried to perfect. And so far, so good, because the ones we have seen, they've been on the money. I mean, that throw to Justin Jefferson, man, that window was so small. Like when that touchdown in Chicago, I mean, everything that went wrong in that play, as far as on the line of scrimmage, where he was getting backed into and all that, and he had to make that throw. I mean, look, man, people tend to ignore it, but I look at stuff like that and I'm like, yo, that's what you call elite throwing right there at a football, man. Can you second that, Coach? I mean, you know better than me. You the quarterback.
100%. And then look at what he does when he has a platform underneath him. The touchdown to Jetta's on the right side. You couldn't have put that ball in a more perfect spot on Sunday.
Did you see the Jordan Addison drop, though, and that ball right there? The first one, Coach, that Jordan Addison dropped. The one that he dropped with. Man.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Man. Ooh, I said if that play was to happen again, Jordan Addison's coming down with that. And I mean, you couldn't have walked that ball down there any better. You couldn't have walked it down. Now I gotta ask you real quick, Coach. I know you're on a time frame, and I don't want to hold you up. And I got two more. Okay, two more.
Sure.
This one right here. So there was a lot of critics on JJ McCarthy not throwing enough in college, and I had to battle, and me and my crew had to battle so many people when it came to comparing, the Michael Penixes of the world, the Bo Nix of the world, just comparing them to JJ, and why we should pick one of those guys instead of JJ, because he doesn't have enough throws. He hasn't thrown enough. Now, at any point, because you being the coach of JJ McCarthy and obviously helping him get to where he was. At any point, did you feel like Michigan and Jim Harbaugh weren't tapping into his full potential, weren't using him to his full potential at some point? Did you ever feel like that throughout his Michigan career?
I never did, because it was never about that. And I've had enough conversations with him to know that he didn't care about that either. I mean, he was in like some early conversations about the Heisman or something.
Yeah.
And he doesn't care about that. It was about winning a national championship with the brothers that he's been grinding with for 3 years. So like, individual accolades and stats and all that, those have never been important to him. It's literally about winning. And I think he takes more pride in the fact that he lost one college game in his entire career as a starter. And it's, those are the things you can say, oh, he didn't throw enough balls or he didn't have enough yards and all that stuff. Well, the dude won nonstop. And do you think if he's not behind center, they have that record? They win a national championship? Absolutely no way. So I'd hear that and just kind of laugh. I mean, I just thought that was because I've seen him make pretty much any kind of throw you can possibly imagine in training him since the summer going into 7th grade.
Yeah.
So I didn't have to see any of that at Michigan. I already knew he could make throws like that. My whole thing was I just kept saying, like, wait till he gets in the league. You're going to see all the stuff you guys were knocking him for that he didn't do and the throws he doesn't make. People were talking about his arm strength. And I was like, I have a video of him standing at the 20-yard line at IMG and throwing it down to the goal line.
Wow.
No joke.
Y'all hear that?
No
Y'all hear
joke.
that, chat? Let's go, man.
I have that video. It is him throwing the ball 80 yards, and I'm not exaggerating.
Yeah.
That is the exact yardage. He hit the goal line from the other 20.
Hey, man, that's crazy. I didn't know that. I don't even think that was out, Coach. I don't think that was.
It's not.
People knew he can sling it, but I don't think people knew he could sling it like that. You just confirmed how he can really sling it. So
for real.
I don't know why people were questioning his arm strength. It was weird. He wound up breaking.
Well, he didn't push the ball down the field very much.
He broke the record at the combine too, didn't he? Or was he like second? I think he was second. For like miles per hour when they do the miles per hour.
Yeah, it was first or second. I can't remember.
Yeah. I mean, just crazy narratives. So I have one more here. This one here is I just want to ask you the predictions. What's your expectations for the Ravens? Obviously, JJ McCarthy, last time he played at home, it didn't go as planned, but we have another home game. Are you going to be at the game, Coach?
I'm not. I probably I'm finishing up youth football with my 8th grade son, and then it's just I might try to get to a game a little bit later in the season, but these next several I'm unavailable to.
So what
I
do
talk
you
to Jim almost every week, so I'm trying to figure out.
Oh, that's his dad, right?
That's his dad.
You know what we got to do, Coach? I got to get you on. With the camera. We're going to figure that out behind the scenes for next time. Because I got to shoot the shot. You got to FaceTime JJ McCarthy while we're live. I mean, I might as well ask. I mean, I know it's going to be a stretch, but you know what? Hey, why not? You know what I'm saying? Why not?
I can try. He doesn't. He's if you text him, he's about a 5-day response guy. and his dad laughs. He goes, I think you might be getting a text back faster than I do, and I'm his father.
Well, we'll just say it's because he's locked in. It's because he's locked in, and he's focused on the next opponent. So when it comes to the Ravens, Coach, I just want to ask you, what are your expectations for him Sunday? Obviously, they're going to be good, but like just a kind of prediction. Do you have any kind of do you do predictions? I know some people don't like to do predictions like, oh, he's going to throw 3 touchdowns or nothing because they don't want to put any jinx on it. But what are you feeling about the Ravens game with JJ McCarthy?
I watched the Ravens against the Bears, and they're solid. I feel like it's just another opportunity for him to just continue to, to start to really take that job and kind of run with it. So I never doubt the guy, so I don't like think that he's going to walk into it and not play well or anything like that. If he plays the way, if the line holds up for him, if they have a running game, I mean, everything has to be clicking. He obviously has to play well.
Right.
But it's like, you know, I've seen him play good games in high school and college, and I've seen him play some games that weren't great. He doesn't have a bad game. He has like an off night every once in a while. So, yeah, I mean, I think this is kind of a turning point for this team too. I really feel like him coming back, and if he's fully healthy, which I'm assuming he is, otherwise he would not have been out there. That's where you're going to get the real, true, 100% genuine version of him, and that's a dangerous dude, man. So I don't have any doubt that he's not going to succeed and do well.
Hey, man, let's go, man. Hey, Coach, thank you so much tonight. Next Level Athletics. I have it up on the screen, y'all. I know Coach can't see it, but Next Level Athletics. Make sure you go and follow them. Coach, you're on Facebook. You're on X. You have a website. And pretty much you look it up on Google, you will find them. If you have any cousins, kids, you know, your son, anybody trying to get into the quarterbacking, and you want to be the next JJ McCarthy, hey, Coach is on the phone, man. Coach Greg Holcomb. Y'all make sure y'all hit him up. You know what I mean? You're in the Chicago area, right, Coach?
I am. I'm just 20 minutes outside the city, pretty much. Yep.
Hey, so hey, look, man, if you're trying to raise the next JJ McCarthy, you know who to sign him up with, man. Let's get it. Next Level Athletics. Coach, man, I want to thank you again. Thank you so much for taking time out to come and talk with us. I don't want this to be the last time. I kind of want to set something up. We got to make up for this for you not being on camera, because I do want to see you on camera. So maybe next time we'll do something a couple days before to test it out and get it rocking. But I'm glad you were still able to get on and people can hear your voice and they know it's you, and you gave us a ton of insight tonight and all the things that we want to hear about our quarterback and JJ McCarthy, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Let's do it again, and we'll make sure I can get on this time.
Yes, sir. I got you, man. Well, enjoy your weekend. Skol Vikings, and let's go JJ, baby.
Thanks, Rob. I appreciate it, man. Have a great night.
Later. Shout out Coach, man. Let's go, man. Hey, now look. We had a couple hiccups at the beginning. You know, we had a couple hiccups, but we made it work, man. I don't know why I wouldn't let him tap in. It wouldn't let him tap in on the screen, but we'll figure that out. Listen, me and him are gonna build a great relationship beyond this. And I'm telling y'all right now, don't tell him, bro. Like, hey, keep it on the low. Coach is going to FaceTime JJ McCarthy when we get him on, dog. I'm telling you, bro. We going to make him FaceTime JJ McCarthy while we got him on next time. Just chill. I got you. Believe me. Hey, man, y'all the best too, man. Appreciate y'all, man. So, hey, look, again, Next Level Athletics. This was, I mean, look, man, you can hear it. This is a guy that raised JJ McCarthy. This is a guy that damn near knows more about JJ McCarthy's ability than his own father. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is JJ's damn near father when it comes to football specifically. Like, he knows more about what JJ's going to look like, how he's going to play, what to expect from him more than what his own father knows, because this guy from 7th grade, bruh, since he was 12, man, let's go, man. Shout out Craig. Shout out Coach Holcomb, man. Shout out Northfield, man. Northfield, appreciate you for linking us up too, man. Shout out to you for that. Absolutely. I know people were asking questions in the chat. I really didn't have the chat pulled up. I gave everybody the opportunity to drop questions that you had. Northfield Jordan's had some questions, but I knew that Coach had to kind of be out of here by 6:45 because he's at his daughter's event. So I couldn't hold them too long. I don't want to hold them hostage. But man, that was nice, man. Hey, 80 yards from that. Hey, 80 yards. You heard him. Coach said JJ McCarthy was flat-footed front and threw that thing 80. Threw it 80. You feel me? Talking about he ain't got no arm strength. Man, knock it off. You know what I'm saying? Knock it off. See, now what we can do is we can put all the haters that be talking, we can put it to bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can put it to bed now. They just be talking. We hearing it from a guy who has been around JJ McCarthy since he was 12, watching him. He was in a suite at the Chicago game too, watching our guy. You know what I mean? Like, he's there, man. He's involved. He knows what's up. I ain't trying to hear nobody else talk no negative about him, man. We hearing it from the guy himself. You know what I mean? And we will get JJ McCarthy. We one step closer to getting JJ McCarthy on the channel. You hear me? Let's go. Hopefully I did a good job, y'all. And hopefully you guys, got some answers that you were looking for. Hopefully it was exciting to hear a little backstory about JJ McCarthy and how he was as a young man growing into the guy he is now and being the leader of our football team. Sunday, bro, like Sunday, now when you watch JJ Sunday, if you weren't a fan of JJ before tonight and you tapped into Vocal VIKE and you heard all that and you still not a fan, I don't know what to tell you, bro. Like, you'll just never be a fan. And guess what? We don't care. Whenever he does hold up that Lombardi, don't become a fan either then, too. You know what I'm saying? Stay over there at that time, too. We don't want to hear apologies. It's time to jump on the train. Y'all thought we was playing? No, we not playing, man. It's time to get on the JJ train absolutely right now. Right now. Anybody else who ain't been on the JJ train, man, if you ain't, you better get on it tonight. This your last chance. You know what I'm saying? It's your last chance, man. Coach was on the phone talking to us, man. Shout out Papa Gary. Papa Gary, I know you were asking him about the it factor. He kind of touched on it. He just touched on kind of what just watching him. He touched on it. So I didn't want to ask him again because he pretty much touched on it, man. Shout out Del in the building, man. I see you, man. Maddie, what's good with you? Shout out to the gifted memberships. Who gifted those memberships, man? Was it Fang? Yang? Shout out. Hey, let's go. Appreciate you with the gifted memberships, man. Let's go. We got 5 more members in the building. Y'all make sure hit the like button if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Barber fade you up. Al Bundy, what's good with you, man? Appreciate you, man. Let's go. Norris said, outstanding interview rap. Hey, appreciate you. Thank you, man. I was low-key like, dang, bro, he can't tap on. Oh, man. I was low-key getting nervous for a minute. I'm like, man, dang, he ain't going to be able to tap on. How am I going to explain this to the squad? Shout out Really Flawed in the building. Let's go, Really Flawed. Let's go. Really Flawed in the building. We got to set something up soon, Really Flawed. I think it's time for us to catch up. I think it's time for us to catch up. Shout out to Bobby Boucher. He said, you're a great interviewer, rap. Nah, hey, look, man. Hey, I know y'all gonna boost me up now, but I was low key like, there's some things I gotta work on. I gotta go back and watch the film. You know what I mean? Look at it. I ain't trying to be like how Kirk Cousins used to do us, and I just gotta watch the tape. But I gotta watch the tape. You know what I mean, I gotta, there were some fumbles. There was a little bit of stuttering, a little bit of this, that, and but hey, guess what? Y'all can trust me, man. I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna watch the film, all right, and then the next one. But Coach gonna be a regular, bro. Every time JJ McCarthy ball out, we calling Coach. We're going to get to the point where we just going to be able to call him. We're going to be on live random. Oh, for real? That's what anybody who hating on JJ, we're going to be like, oh, he didn't? He can't do what? Hold on real quick. Hey, Coach, let this mother effer know. We on him now. You know what I'm saying? We on him. Yeah. Let's go, man. No, that was fun, though. I ain't going to lie. That was super fun, man. Shout out everybody in the building. Let me get this down real quick. Hey, what's y'all score predictions, man? What we got? We got the pep rally on. We got the pep rally on Sunday. Y'all already know the pep rally. Make sure you tapping into that. Let me get this off the screen real quick, though. Hold up. Make sure y'all tapping into the pep rally Sunday. I can't wait. I do have a Ravens content creator. So there's a Ravens content creator, Engrave, man. Shout out to my boy over there. Me and him were trying to set up a live to do a pregame show for you guys, but our schedules just kept kind of clashing, so we couldn't do it. So I wound up sending him a little short video clip to post on his channel. I don't know when he's going to post it, but I just also kept it, and I might release it too. It's kind of just a letter to Ravens Nation. Listen, Ravens fans, if y'all are doubting the Minnesota Vikings and think shit about to be sweet out there on Sunday, you got another thing coming. Like, we are not playing. All right. I think our team is super confident at the moment. And I'm going to tell you right now, I think the Vikings are about to become one of the scarier teams to face in the NFL. look, I know things can go, shout out Queen Mary in the building. I know things went from we may not be that great of a football team to we about to start kicking ass in a matter of 7 days, bruh. Like for real. I'm telling you. Like straight up. This team is and you know what? We've seen this story before. This happens often where a team will start out kind of shaky due to injuries or whatever the case may be. And then in November, the team starts to really ball. You know, shout out FJB, man, my broski in the building. Let's go. November is when good teams ball. Shout out Bill Stewart. I got you, man.
Give me 2 taps and a Ric Flair.
Yeah. November is where the good teams ball. And guess what? Last time I checked, man, it's November. Yeah, I mean, where we at? The 7th? November 7th? Yeah, it's November. So look here. When we put belt to the Ravens' ass on Sunday, just know it's going to be a fun rest of the season. Buckle up, especially if our boy JJ goes off, which I have. That's what I envision. I envision JJ just going stupid. And then hey, look, man, back home game, home opener. We got to make up for this, JJ. We got to make up for that first home game. We got to make up for that first home game that I was at. Me, Norsefius. Who else was there in the building? Skol Mafia, Barber. I mean, hey, I ain't gonna say you owe us, JJ, but you owe us, bro. Like, you owe us, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We went all the way up there, man, and you owe us. Yeah, but I know he gonna bounce back, man. Shout out my boy. Man, I felt good talking to somebody that was super close to JJ McCarthy. We're one step closer to getting him on the channel. That's gonna set it off once we get JJ McCarthy on the channel. You already know what time it is. Yeah, Engraven Lab. Yeah. Engraven is yeah, he cool, man. Shout out to him. Me and him were supposed to get something popping, but yeah, it just kind of didn't work. It didn't work. And shout out my Skol bro for that $9.99. That super chat that you put with the question, bro. He was literally answering that as you put that, and I wasn't even looking at the chat. So shout out to you. Shout out to Arctic Windsor. Let's go. Make sure people on the replay in 5 years know I was here. Nice stuff, rap. That arm strength was called too weak before the combine, too hot during the combine, then too weak again. Haters can't keep narrative straight. No, that is a fact.
Like a dog in the street.
That is a fact. They can't. They don't know what to say. They say this 1 minute, that 1 minute, and it's just all over the place. You know why this show tonight is important for y'all to be in the building? Because guess what? Some years down the road, when we're holding up that Lombardi trophy and 9 got that, I say years down the road, could be next year, right? Could be this year. Shit, I don't know. The season's still in front of us, man. Hey, look here. If we go out there and we play like we play the Lions, bro, hey, it could be this year. I ain't give a damn, bro. That's how we're rocking. Winning gonna fix everything for me. You know what I mean? Winning at the same time watching our team play good football. What we did last week was play good football. We played good football. We can beat anybody when you play like that. So the team has showed us that, okay, y'all have it. We know y'all got it. That's what we needed to see right there. We know y'all can play some good football, a complete game. There was a couple mistakes here, you know, offense stalling a little bit, defense, whatever. But for the most part, we know our team can play a complete game of football and kick some ass against one of the better teams in the NFL. That's a high-powered offense. Hey, I'm happy, bro. I'm ready. You know what I mean? I'm ready. But like being part of this video tonight, y'all in the building, when we hold that, y'all could be like, man, I was in the building when we were talking to JJ McCarthy's QB coach. We were talking to him that night, bro. And now look at this here. We holding up 9 is holding up the Lombard, man. We got our quarterback, man. We got our quarterback, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go, man. We got our quarterback. I'm lit. I am lit, man. Peak is key. Yeah, no, facts, FJB. Peak is key. Peak is key. Like, and we got Aaron Jones. Like, so Aaron Jones is back, right? And I seen a little interview with him today. He seems like he's doing good. I worry about him staying healthy because he is getting up there in age. You feel me? Like he is getting up there in age. So like, but like last week when I was watching him, I'm like, yo, this the Aaron Jones that we used to. Like, I like that. He was able to break off a 10 yards here, 15 yards, catching the ball out of the backfield with that long run, that long catch and run. I mean, those are things that we need from Aaron Jones. And to be real, when he's available, he actually brings a ton of value to this football team. When he's available, man, he brings value. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of felt bad for hating off him a little bit. Not hating, but like criticizing him a little bit too much at the end of last year when technically it wasn't his fault, bro. He had a couple of fumble woes, but I feel like a lot of running backs be having fumble woes. Why? Because every defender is punching the rock now. Like, bro, it's hard to hold on to the ball nowadays, bro, because every defender is trained to punch the ball. Like, for real, bro. Like, you just never know. Like, look at the fumble we caused that was crucial. Blake Cashman causing that fumble on Montgomery, coming behind and punching the rock. Like, I mean, this it's just I feel like it's part of the game. I feel bad for running backs now because a lot of them fumble a lot now, a lot more because it's just the peanut punch is lit right now. I mean, sometimes it hurts you. Like, I'll say this: Josh Metellus, right, is a main one. Sometimes I feel like he needs to just tackle, and I'm like, bro, you gotta just tackle, bro. There's a time and a place to try to punch the ball, but at some point you just need to tackle. Like that first Laporta catch. It's like, bro, as you're trying to punch the ball, he's done already dragged you 8 extra yards. Because instead of you just trying to tackle him and bring him down at the spot, you're sitting here trying to, be Floyd Mayweather. Bruh, play football, bruh. Play football. Tackle. The peanut punch is good for the second defender that's coming to the scene. The first one has them wrapped up, and the second one comes and tries to hit that's what those are good for. Some of these guys got to stop. I mean, that's all you see now, bro, to be honest with you. Sometimes it pisses me off because, especially when it's like 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5, and it's like, okay, you stop him 3 yards, but then instead of tackling him right there, he's gaining the extra 2 yards because you're too busy trying to punch the ball while his legs are still moving. We could have got a stop right there. It could have been turnover on downs, but hey, it is what it is, man. It is. Let's go. I said that I went through that whole rant just to say, let's appreciate Aaron Jones, though, man. Aaron Jones is a good player, man. I look forward to seeing him back on the field. I think him and Mason, they have to be together. They have to be together, man. Shout out my boy, man. Hey, shout out my guy, Skol Zone, man. He was representing the dog early this morning, man. He had on his stream. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Skol Zone, especially, I'm going to tell you, if you like watching Madden streams, he streams with the Minnesota Vikings. Obviously, he's a Minnesota Vikings fan, diehard. He sent me the Randy Moss jersey. He sent me a Vikings shirt. He's done sent me all type of shit. And he supports me since the beginning. So shout out to Skol Zone. Great dude, man. All around great dude. But if you're into watching Vikings streaming when it comes to Madden, hey, this is who you need to tap in with. This morning, he was up early. He's usually, especially during the week, I'll tell you, I get up for work at like 5 in the morning. And I'm tapping in with my bro. Like, I know when I get up to get ready for work, my bro is up talking Vikings and playing Madden while he doing it, bro. So shout out to him. Shout out to him, man. That's a fact. Shout out my guy, man. He get me through the week. Straight up, man. He get me through the week. Shout out Norse Fizz. He said, what an outstanding show, man. You really think so, Norse? Norse, man. Look, I really do hope y'all enjoyed it, man. For sure. Like, part of me feels like, damn, and Coach was a little upset too because he wanted to really get on. You know what I mean? He really wanted to get on camera. I don't know what happened, bro. Like, it's weird. I knew it would have did that though. Like, it's like, yeah, of course it'll do that when it's time to get JJ McCarthy's QB coach on. It would do that. Everybody else can join with no issue, bro. We can have a whole call-on show out after the game, and everybody and their mama can tap in. But the moment we got Coach tapping in, something want to go wrong. You know what I mean? But guess what? We got a backup plan. Shout out to this adapter right here. Shout out to that. Man, let's give this adapter right here. Let's give this shit like a dog in the street.
Like a dog in the street.
Let's go, man. You always got to have a backup plan, baby. You know, I already had in my mind, as I told y'all to hold on. I said, don't worry about it because we got a backup plan. We're going to call Coach in a minute. Oh, shit. Our next sponsor. Hey, facts, Delt. Hey, man, listen, man. Our next sponsor, man. Hey, right here, man. These pieces right here, man. This our next sponsor right here. I'm telling you, man, this would not be possible tonight. This wouldn't be possible tonight without you right here. And this ain't even the Apple version. This some Amazon version, man. You know what I mean? Like, we got to figure out who makes these, and we got to tell them, hey, look here, man. If it wasn't for you, none of this would be possible.
Like a dog in the street.
KOC better call a good game so Vikings can win first. Hey, Sal Dog. Hey, Sal Dog. D.O. Double. What's good, my dog? Hey, what's good, my D.O. Double? G-Ski. Hey, look, man. I know you said you got to watch all of them, man. But realistically, man, because I ain't going to lie, man, I kind of do want that home JJ McCarthy jersey. I'm going to keep it real with you. Now, you heard Coach on the phone, D.O. Double, man. You know what I mean? Like, be real. Like, be real, man. How many can we do? Can we make a deal? Can we make a deal? Can we do 3 games? Like, let's just say this. If he go out here the next 3 games and win them, that'll be a 4-game win streak. Can you give me that? And he actually ball out. Can you give me that? Can you give me that? And then we get the jersey popping. What's up, man? You making me wait 9? Golly. It's all right, because we know he going to do it. I mean, 9. I'll wait 9 games for 9. You feel me? Either way, he going off, so it don't matter. Oh, shout out Al, man. Al Bundy. He said, yo, Rap, only thing worrying me about this game is the fact Jackson loves passes over the middle and our DBs have a hard time defending the middle. And you have a point, my brother. When it comes to Brian Flores' defense, I tweeted this early on in the Lions game where I was like, yo, we have to guard the middle of the field, bro. Like, if it's almost like if we don't get home and these offensive coordinators focus on the middle of the field, they can cook us to a level of no return either, man. So, and one thing I will say is I appreciate Brian Flores during that Lions game I'm just going to call it making an adjustment. I don't know if it was him making an adjustment or our pass rush just kind of started getting home, and at the end of the day, you didn't need to adjust because the pass rush just started getting home. He started just dialing up blitzes, which, hey, shout out to him for that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him for that. However he did it, he did it. I ain't going to complain. But you're right. Lamar Jackson is somebody who, even if the rush is getting in, he still can avoid that stuff. We saw it with Caleb Williams too, you know, and Caleb Williams missed a lot of those throws to where Lamar Jackson has been around long enough where he's 9 out of 10 going to hit those throws that a guy like Caleb Williams will miss, that will allow us to fight back and get into the game. I think it's super important this weekend to guard the middle of the field, Brian Flores. Please guard the middle of the field. Please. Man, we do not need Lamar Jackson out there dinking and dunking us to death and then going over the top. And then if you don't stop that, he just takes off with his legs, which I called it on our Purple Parlor show, though. I was like, hey, look here. My boy coming off a hammy, when I watched that Dolphins game, he doesn't look like he wants to run as much as he used to, though, like, for real. Not saying that he can't do it, but he's a little cautious right now. He's a little cautious. So he got a little break, but he's a little cautious, man. We just need to hit him once or twice at the beginning of the game, and we should be all right. We should be all right, man. Shout out Purple and Gold Bars in the building. Let's go. Let's go, man. Top 10 defense against bottom 10 defense is going to be a fun game. Yeah, nah, for sure. It's gonna be a great game to watch. I'm excited. Asante Samuel is still unsigned, correct, guys? Yes, he is. And I did a video. If y'all noticed, I had to take my video down because I wanted Justin Simmons. Come to find out, Justin Simmons signed like a couple hours before I did the video to the damn Cowboys. Like, what's up with that? You know, like, so he's a Cowboy now. But Asante, Hey, look, obviously they didn't do what I asked today because I put a tweet out earlier and I said, look here, when Asante gets to that building, you do not let him leave. All right. You do not let him leave that building. You make him an offer that he cannot resist. You make him cancel his other meetings. Obviously, that didn't happen because we didn't get the news. Unless the news, and now we know news be dropping at like 10, 11 at night too. So we do know that. We do know how Quasi them boy be operating like that. You know what I mean? They could be like, shit, I'm gonna let the fan base wait. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the bomb on them boys around about 10:30. 10:30, Tom Pelissero, them boy, man. Ian Rappaport, them boy gonna be Adam Schefter. Yeah, have your noties on. Because I'm telling you, he coming out with it. Asante has signed with the Minnesota Vikings. I feel like we need it, though. I feel like we need it. We need the excitement. Why not? You know, we need the excitement. I'm about to share the screen and see what we got on here, man. Let's go do some hunting down, man. Damn, I feel good. Tonight was fun, man. Tonight was super fun. It was fun already. Let's go do some X hunting real quick for a minute, and then we'll call it a night, man. I'm thinking about going live in the morning with a little coffee stream. I will let you guys know. Obviously, you will see it, man. Turn your notifications on. If you ain't got your noties on, man, noti gang, man. Noti gang. Let me flip my camera real quick. Let's see. Let me see if I can find. Hold up, real quick, y'all. Let's see if I can find this real fast. I like the boy Asante though, man. I kind of like Justin Simmons a little bit. I like that Justin Simmons a little bit more, but you know, I'll take Asante. I'll take Asante, man. How y'all feeling, man? Shout out, Bunny man. He said any news on the Asante visit. So I don't see any yet. He definitely. I know he has a ton of different teams that he's visiting. I mean, he's visiting teams all the way up until next Wednesday. You know, he's visiting teams all the way up until next Wednesday. So, the only way that we would have locked him up today and made him cancel, which I've seen before. I've seen happen before. Like you'll have like a bunch of visits set up. Like there'll be a player that has visits set up, but they'll cancel them if they go into a building and they're like, you know what, I don't need to see anymore. Like this is it. Like I want to be here. This feels like home. I'm here. And I was hoping that's kind of what we would get. And it's not too late for that. It's not too late for that, you know. Like again, because Quasi and them, I'm telling you, we've seen this happen before. They drop the news around 10, 11 o'clock. Stay up. You know, there's a possibility, man, that we get the news today. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I don't know though. He has a ton of visits scheduled, so he probably is gonna weigh his options. Rap love Jeff Okuda, man. Damn, Norse, you gonna call me out like that? I was on Okuda watch. Okuda is out the door. My question is, if let's just say we get Samuel Jr., right? Like, where do y'all see him fitting? Drop it down in the chat. Where do y'all see him like playing? Because I think if you bring in somebody like him, you're not bringing him in to be on the bench. So he's going to play like right away. He's coming in to start somewhere. So my question is are we moving Murphy? Are we moving Murphy to the nickel and he's going to play the other outside? Is Isaiah Rodgers going to move? I don't know. I'm trying to envision where we're going to see him, but I know we're going to see him. If he signs to us, he's playing right away. I'm just trying to envision where I'll see him at. Shout out Blunt, man. I see you, Blunt. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. Queen Mary. Man, Queen Mary, I hope you had fun tonight, Queen Mary, with the interview. Shout out everybody in the building, man. I hope you had fun tonight, Queen Mary. For sure. dealt and piss you off somehow. Sheldon Richardson did that. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, dealt on point. Yep. Yep. He has to learn, he has to earn his playing time also. I don't know though, dog. Hey, Sal Dog, I don't know. Because you have player like him, you got to think about this. He's a proven player. He's young, but he's a proven player to be able to hold it down. I don't know if he'll have to earn it. That's one thing I don't agree with either, Sal Dog. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I don't always agree with that, but that's just the nature of the game. And we know that for sure. There's certain players that when they have a certain type of status, they don't have to come in. All of that's established before he even signs the contract. Like today, they're like, if he's like, hey, I like it here. I want to come here, but first things first, you need to let me know right now. I'm not coming here to be on no bench and have to earn nothing. Like, I feel like I've already earned my name good. Because if you don't do it, I can go to the next team and they're willing to play me this Sunday. Like, I can sign today and I'll start on Sunday, 48 hours from now, which I'm not all the way agreeing with. So, I mean, I feel where you're coming from, but I don't think that's how it works. Not for a player like him. Not for a player like him. He kind of got a low-key little bidding war going on. I mean, shit, look at all the teams that are bringing him in. You got the Packers. You got, I mean, sheesh, man, you got the Panthers. I mean, there's a ton of teams bringing him in to visit. So he obviously has a market. He has a market, man. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Shout out to Arctic Winter again. Let's go. Calling it Turner breakout game. Okay. Week 3-4. Ravens allowed 30 pressures. How many times did Lamar drop back? Definitely gave no help either, but 8 starters were hurt. Okay, man. Look, man, I think all of us are looking for a Dallas Turner breakout game. I think Dallas Turner needs to have a breakout game. You feel me? I think Dallas Turner needs to have a breakout game. But we ain't gonna get into that right now. We're gonna be positive right now about Dallas Turner, but just to keep it short and sweet, he needs a breakout game, like for real. And what I mean by a breakout game, I don't mean a high PFF grade. I'm talking about some sacks. You know what I mean? At least 2, at least 1.5. You know what I mean? I need to see something. I just need to see something. I ain't even asking for a lot. Just let me see, man. I don't want to see PFF grades knowing that I watched the whole game and I ain't seen nothing. And all of a sudden, I wake up the next morning and read a PFF paper, and all of a sudden, you was the best pass rusher on Sunday? Man, no. Shit, no. I ain't falling for that no more. No. Ain't happening, dog. Like, for real. I need to. CC. I have no problem with that. That's why I rock with you, man. Shout out to you, DLW. You know I rock with you too, bro. Appreciate you, man. We got the best facilities. No, that's a fact, Barbara. That's why I had confidence that he might not leave the building. I was hoping that they wouldn't let him leave the building. And I really have confidence in the hospitality of Kevin O'Connell, regardless of how we feel about KOC when it comes to play calling and all that. Like the nature of him and how he carries himself, it would be easy to feel comfortable talking to him, being around him. Like, you know what? I could dig this dude being my head coach. You know what I'm saying? Like, seemed like everything seemed easy going. It's chill. Brian Flores, Quasey, those dudes just seem like people where you're like, shit, we can go have a beer, man, after practice or something. They give off that type of vibe. So I was hoping they could sell him on it. But we'll see what happens. Maybe they did. Maybe they did it. They just ain't release it yet. We'll see. We'll see, man. Turner needs a game at this point. No, he definitely does. Turner, 2 sacks Sunday, 3 tackles for loss. Okay. All right. Let's go. I like it. Shout out Salif, man. Let's go. Shout out Skol Vikings. Let's go. I see you in the building. Appreciate you. Shout out Ryan, man. I see you, Ryan B. What's good with you, bro? I see you, man. Appreciate you tapping in as always, too, man. Appreciate you. Skol Diesel, what's good, man? Mr. I Want to Mock. We could have had Maurice Claret. Who the hell is that? I don't even know who that is, Mr. I Want to Mock. There you go. There you go, Mr. I want to mock. Is it mock season yet? It ain't mock season yet. What we talking about? I'm being positive. I'm thinking Turner shows us a little something that will be more common for him by late year 3 QB hits. Okay. All right. Look, I want to make this clear. I'm still supporting Dallas Turner, man. I know like sometimes I may sound like I'm being hard on Turner and I'm talking down on him and all that. But let me make this clear. There's a couple things. First of all, 15 is one of my favorite numbers. All right. Nothing would make me more happier than to be able to buy a Dallas Turner jersey and rock it. And that was my number. That was my number. I wore 15. 15 is one of my favorite numbers. I want to support Dallas Turner really bad. I'm being honest with you. I really do. I really do, man. I would love to rock a 15 jersey. But listen, I have to see more. It's unfair because, like, I would say the same for JJ McCarthy, right? Shout out Coach was on. But, like, him being the quarterback and the way I hyped him up, I bought his jersey premature. I didn't even buy his jersey, to be real. I bought this shirt prematurely. But, like, I don't care. He's the quarterback. You know what I mean? He's the quarterback. That's just how the game go. I don't make the rules, bruh. I don't make the rules. That's how the game go. He the quarterback. Yeah, I mean, I've been quarterback thirsty for a minute. And once we signed as my Vikings fandom, boy, I've been quarterback thirsty for a long time. So when we got 9 on this team, I knew we made the right decision. I knew we was lit for the rest of the time. Now I knew the next 10 years of my Vikings fandom was going to be fun. I knew that. That's how I felt. That's how I feel tonight. And then after talking to Coach, that's exactly why I wanted to get him on too, because now we got some we just got some reassurance, man. We know what's up, man. Speaking to the coaches, and you know, some people could say, well, it's his coach. Of course he's gonna, you know, say all the right things and great things. No, man, you could tell Coach, man. Shout out Coach, shout out Greg, man. Like Coach Greg, you can hear the way he talks where it just is what it is. Like the way he speaks is just like, bro, like I'm just being honest with you. Like there's really, I can't really beat around the bush. Like the kid is just different. I think y'all need to go back and watch this. This is one of those lives that you got to do the replay. You got to go watch the replay and really listen to what he said. There was a couple, I know I am. There was a couple things that he said at the beginning, just when we talked about JJ McCarthy's mental toughness, and we talked about his, you know, just how he is mentally. I mean, these are things that we're hearing, like right here, for example.
May have ever, you know, been around. I mean,
look,
it's real.
Tell me, Will Fries
it's,
doesn't sound just like what we heard from Coach.
I may have ever, you know, been around. I mean, the look in his eye doesn't waver from snap 1 to snap 65. Like every single play, like the intent, the intensity, the moxie, like you just believe that he can make something happen at any time.
Bro, think about this. We're listening to Will Fry. Look at the look on Will Fry's face as he's explaining JJ McCarthy. Bro, this shit is for real, man. Like for real, bro. This is serious right here. Like, look at the look on his face. Explain. He's like, bro, I've never seen anything like it in my life. Like, I'm telling you.
He's been so fun to play with. Like, he is just a guy's guy. The leadership's incredible. You know, when things aren't going well, keeping guys engaged, going up and down the sideline, looking guys in the eye. Like, he just has a look to him. You know, something in his eyes that you can just feel, and you know, the whole team feeds off it. I mean, it's.
Bro, did we not just hear JJ McCarthy's quarterback coach tell us the same thing? Did we not just hear JJ's quarterback coach hostage video? Hey, facts. Because look, hey, this JJ McCarthy, look, hey, they hostage, boy, they scared, boy. Look at him, boy. My boy out here, he a demon, boy. He on demon time. Nah, that's funny, man. It did kind of look like a hostage video, low key. That's funny. Nah, we got one, man. We got us one though. Facts. Look at our next slate of 5 games here. We got the Ravens. Drop your prediction down in the chat right here, right now. I want to see what y'all talk about. Shout out Salem. Drop it down in there. We got the Ravens, Bears, Packers, Seahawks, Commanders. Okay, look, I'm gonna put it like this: Ravens, dub. Bears, dub. We gonna win. That's 3 in a row. That's putting us on a 3-game winning streak right there. Packers, dub. Seahawks. I'll be realistic for a little bit. All right, I'll be realistic tonight. All right, that make y'all better? That make y'all feel a little better? All right, I'll say we'll drop the Seahawks. Cool. All right, Commanders, dub. All right, so these next 5 games, we going 4-1.
Like a dog in the street.
We're going 4-1. I will say the Seahawks are probably going to be a bad matchup for us. I got to be honest with you. Because Jackson Smith and Jigba, you want to talk about a receiver that works the middle of the field? Man, he's one of the best. You know what I mean? Like, he might be a nightmare. I ain't going to lie. He might have Byron Murphy and Isaiah Rodgers skating around the field that night. I ain't going to lie. He is not going to be fun for them. He's not going to be fun. He ain't going to be a fun player to watch for us on that night. I promise you that. It's not going to be fun. But the rest of the slate, bro, like, I think we gonna mollywop the Bears, to be honest with you, because they let us come back and win week 1. Now we know what's up with them. We about to do them so dirty. I can't wait till we play the Bears next week. We about to beat the Bears so bad. I ain't gonna lie, I'm confident in that game. They coming to the bank. We gonna do them so bad, man. That shit ain't gonna make no sense. That ain't gonna make no sense, man. We finna beat the dog out of them boys for real. Let's see, man. Who we got? Shout out to Coke Cans, man. If we get ASJ, JSN is less of my concern. Yeah, hey, no, that's a good point. That move can change a lot of thinking about that Seahawks game. That's a move that can change a lot of fans thinking about that Seahawks game. For real, you got a good point right there. You definitely you got a good point right there. I think we'll get him. We're gonna let him visit the team. He'll be ready. He'll be a Viking before the Bears game. He'll be a Viking before the Bears. He'll sign next week Thursday. He gonna go on his visits. He gonna go on all his little visits, but he'll be straight. Papa Gary said, I smell too much must, to be honest. 8 and 9, 9 and 8 at best. Okay. All right. I feel you. Right? All right. Man, hey, look, man, they didn't learn their lesson here. We talked about this. They didn't learn their lesson, man, counting us out. They better quit counting us out, man. Look at this play by our boy Gink, bruh. Gink is a damn dog, bruh. Like, people ask, what do you mean, dog? What does that mean? You want to know what it means? I'm gonna show you right here. Watch this shit. That's what it means. All right, that's what it means. Why do we gotta keep explaining this? What is dog? I mean, how do you grade? How do you judge dog? How do you grade dog? All right, let me show you. Watch this video. All right, you see him just get knocked down? Now watch this shit. Get up. Come here. That's how you grade dog. God damn it.
Like a dog in the street.
You want to see dog again? Right here. Watch this. How do you grade dog? What does dog look like? Hold on, listen. What does dog look like? Dog sound like? I'll show you. Hold up. I was really thinking about just booming his ass at the goal line. That's what a dog is. You hear me? And you got these guys, you got these coaches here trying to say, man, JJ, relax, brother. Like, don't be booming anybody, bro. Chill. We need you. Chill. We need you, man. We need you, man. Hey, I know, boy, but I'm about to yell. That's what you call it. Shout out to our quarterback. Papa Gary said, rap, I'm not a hater. OG really. No, facts, Papa Gary. That's a fact. You want to keep your expectation. One thing for sure, too, Papa Gary, is when you talk like that, we usually win. So keep on doing your thing. I just gotta be honest. I'll be honest. When Papa Gary doubts us, we win, y'all. So hey, let's keep it up. Let's keep it up. Keep doubting us, Papa Gary. But Papa Gary loves us, man. He loves, I mean, I say us, I'm talking about the Vikings, bro. Listen, I've been to Papa Gary's crib. I've been to the crib. You want to talk about a diehard Vikings fan? Papa Gary got a man cave. I'm telling you right now. I'm talking about all kind of signed jerseys, all type of Papa Gary got the. You want to talk about Viking shit? Yeah, he got it for real. He definitely got a reason to be mad when the team ain't doing good. He's invested a lot in this football team, a lot. Yeah, financially and emotionally, straight up, just straight up, man. Let's see, man. Chevy Vikings boy is always worth watching. Just saying. Oh yeah, man. I love watching Vikings. Man, I'm excited about the game Sunday. I'm excited about the game. Here's our new cornerback. I don't know if there's really no big news out, man. You know, usually Fridays are chill. Saturdays are chill too. Everybody's prepping. You know, Thursday is pretty much like the last active day as far as like news dropping and stuff. So there isn't much to talk about here. I gotta hunt for if anybody in the Discord, if anybody finds like a Ravens creator. I know my boy Engraved. I know he streams the games, but I don't know if he'll be live during a pep rally. We need to find somebody who does like a real pregame, like somebody who does a real pregame that we can actually go and raid, man. We got to make sure we got a raid for the pep rally. Let's hear what Kevin O'Connell's saying about Jeff Okudah.
He's experiencing symptoms, or is it just precautionary?
He's still in the protocol. You know, I think from a standpoint of just, I think it's pretty obvious we handle this with a certain level of care, and it starts with the medical team and the protocol that's in place for a reason. But yeah, he's, you know, you never want to get into as a coach, you know, counting concussions and things like that. But with this one, we want to be extra cautious, and he is still in a place where he's not symptom free in regards to the protocol. That's the best I can give you, and we'll continue to kind of update you as we go. But his health is the number one priority for sure.
Hey, Jeff Okudah coming back, Norse. Jeff Okudah's back. You ain't telling me we ain't winning this football game. Hey man, yeah, condolences to Keelan. Nealon. I think it's the Nealon man. Condolences to that young man. Holy man, what a tragic story, man. Prayers goes out to his family. Prayers go out to him. I was watching a podcast he was on where he was just like so happy and excited. You know, this is before he joined the NFL. This is when he was getting recruited to go to college. And he had letters from, he had options. I think he was entering the portal, and he had options to go to Colorado. I mean, a lot of teams wanted this guy, right? And he was just so excited and so happy, man. And, you know, had a great game on was it Sunday night that they played or Monday night? I mean, I think he scored a touchdown and all. It's just, man, it's sad. You know what I mean? It's really sad, man. And it makes you, it really opens your eyes to, you never know what people are going through. You know, you have some people who are really good at hiding what they're really going through. And they wear it on their shoulders, man. And look, man, I've said this 1,001 times on this channel, but like anybody in our community, like just one thing that I want to make sure is clear with our community, everybody who's in the building right now, the 36 people that are watching right now, this is for us to hear. Like, bro, just know that you have people that will support you. That is a fact. You have people that you can talk to, and I'll be the main one. Like, that's a fact. I rather you can lean on your boy, man. Straight up. Like, dog, you just never know. All right. You never know, man. And if anybody has anything they going through like that, just know you have a family here that will support you. That's a fact. That's tragic, man. That opens the eyes. I mean, we see these things every day, and it's, you know, it's sad, man. So prayers out to him and his family. And yeah, man. Golly. Hopefully his parents can get through that, man. I couldn't imagine being a father, man, thinking about my kids. It's like, yo, tough. Let's see what else do we got here. I don't know if we have any I don't know if we have anything else really popping. Hour and 32 minutes, man. Oh, let me hide myself real quick. Look at Coach. Hold up. I'm gonna hide myself real quick and show the Now, I did that so y'all can see. That's JJ McCarthy right there. That's JJ McCarthy in the middle, man. You know what I mean? That's JJ McCarthy, man. Shout out 9. Shout out 9, man. Let's go. Remember, you have inherited value. You're not expendable like a utility. Take care of yourself too. No, that's a fact, Arctic, man. Appreciate you for sure. For sure, man. Oh, he lost his mom. Oh, okay. Dang. Yeah, that's right. I did hear that. Now that you say that, that reminds me. Yup. Man. Yeah, it's tough, man. It's hard. It's hard. 9, the alter ego. The alter ego, man. Let's see what 9 we see. Hey, man, look, I'm about to call it a night. Hey, I love you guys, man. Thank you, everybody who tapped in tonight, man. I really do appreciate you guys. Do me one favor. If you didn't hit the like button on the way out, just make sure you hit the like button so we can see, so people can see the replay on this video, because we want them to hear the jewels that was dropped tonight from quarterback coach Greg Holcomb, JJ McCarthy's quarterback coach to be exact. We want to make sure people get that information. We need to spread that information so all the haters can listen and learn something. You know what I mean? They can listen and learn something. We will have him back on. He already confirmed you want to do this again. He loves it. And I knew he would have really loved it if he was able to see the chat going crazy in real time, but it's okay. We gonna definitely get him back on. He's gonna be a regular, man. He's gonna be a regular to the show. So shout out to him, and don't forget to smash that like button, man, and take care of yourself. Love yourself, man. Love yourself, Purple Gang. We in the building. We gonna go kick some Ravens ass this Sunday. If I'm not live tomorrow, you best believe the pep rally gonna be popping. So tap in. Let's go.
Like a dog in the street.